I'm probably disappointed. I'm probably gutted. I'm something has to change, but I don't know who knew what. I'm thinking, why doesn't it just come out there then? You know, I knew, and I'm hearing everybody else is saying they've only just found out.
Adverse finding of a trace substance in one of Conor Benn's VADA tests. Both guys for this fight signed up to various different agents.
Attempted murder, and they wanted me to be an accomplice to it. They were asking me to take money to come onto the zone and be a...
This is the scandal-shaking British boxing to its core, and this time, there's no hiding from it. Conor Benn has failed another drug test, his third. Just days before his highly anticipated rematch with Chris Eubank Jr., what was supposed to be his moment of redemption has exploded into chaos, leaving fans furious and the entire sport demanding answers.
I always say, it don't matter what drugs you take, it doesn't make you a better fighter. Might make you stronger, might make you fit. It doesn't make you a better fighter. That's proof. You know, so until more news comes out, you just got to deal with it.
For Eubank Jr., the situation couldn't be clearer. While Benn's reputation collapses, he now stands as the image of discipline, professionalism, and control. Calm, confident, and outspoken, Eubank reminds everyone he's passed every test.
At the moment, the British Boxing Board of Control aren't. So we have to speak with them, deal with the legal situation and see where it lands. And this is quite fresh. Obviously, I don't even think it's 30 minutes. I think it's more like 10 or 15 minutes since that. And, you know, we'll see.
Even when he's not preparing for a fight, Eddie Hearn, Benn's longtime promoter, is feeling the full weight of this fallout. You can hear the strain in every interview, over-explaining, emotional, and desperate to defend his fighter. He keeps referencing loyalty and history, trying to hold the narrative together. But the truth is, 3 positive tests can't be justified with friendship. The public's patience has officially run out. Across the boxing world, reactions are pouring in. Chris Eubank Jr. stays cool under pressure, the clean athlete in a rivalry now defined by controversy.
Hey man, you know, it's a shame that we have something now that kind of muddies the story, if anything.
Duke McKenzie didn't hold back, calling Benn's actions a disgrace to the sport and a deep insult to his father, Nigel Benn, a man who built his name on courage, not chemicals.
So from a business perspective, it kind of makes sense because everybody gets paid. But is Derek Chisora a real threat to Tyson Fury? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is Tyson Fury going to steamroll him and beat him again? I'll put my house on.
John Fury, usually cautious with his words, couldn't even stay neutral this time. He said it plainly, if it's true, ban him. When old school fighters speak like that, you know something is seriously wrong.
Chuck the belts in the river and give Deontay Wilder another shot, and Joshua, because none of them's worthy of it. None of them. And I've said it first, he doesn't need the money. He's won everything. If they're not proper fighting men, let them get on. Jog on, my friend.
You think either one of them makes their way back to a world title?
Who? Yeah,
Wilder or...
Then came the shocking revelation from Gareth A. Davies. Reports claim Benn had up to 14 different supplements in his system. That's not a coincidence, that's a pattern. With Benn's history, experts are calling this the biggest doping scandal British boxing has faced in years.
On it this morning, I'm just slowly coming up. One of my colleagues, Jeremy Wilson's doing it for the Telegraph. He's the drugs expert or the doping expert on the desk, and I think there was something like 14 supplements that he was using.
Frank Warren echoed what many are thinking: a failed test is a failed test. No spin, no excuses. He insists the governing bodies must take immediate action before the sport's credibility collapses entirely.
The Conor failed a drug test. That is a fact. It's not been denied anywhere. There's lots of talk about, let's see how this works out, and, he's entitled to get his day and so forth. Well, it should be dealt with very quick.
Carl Frampton took it even further, saying fighters caught multiple times should face lifetime bans. His reasoning is simple: boxing isn't a game. Lives are at stake. You can't risk another fighter's safety just to protect a name.
12 guys getting caught, and it's just horrible. I genuinely, and I know you were about saying, without going fucking fully mental here, I just believe if you're caught with any performance-enhancing drug, you should be banned.
Johnny Nelson hit Ben even harder, pointing out that no drug can give ring intelligence or timing. He said Ben's obsession with shortcuts hasn't made him better, only more exposed. 3 failed tests and still no improvement. Dave Coldwell voiced the anger of fans everywhere, disbelief and exhaustion. How many times does this have to happen before people stop making excuses? Ben's name, once promising, is now a punchline. Don Charles didn't sugarcoat it either, calling Ben's repeated failures unforgivable, not just as a fighter, but as a professional. He said it's proof the current penalties aren't harsh enough.
Drugs don't make you a better fighter. Drugs may make you a little stronger, may make you a little, give you a bit more energy, but it don't make you technically smarter. It doesn't give you all of that, you know. So those drug cheats that do it purposely, you got to remember, you know, why are you doing it? What difference is it going to make? It's going to make you like a boxing Einstein.
Adam Catterall took a step back to address the bigger issue, the broken system itself. He questioned why fighters who failed tests can still fight, asking what message that sends to the next generation. What if something goes wrong on fight night? He warned, a haunting reminder of what's at stake when rules are ignored. And then Johnny Nelson wrapped it all together, exposing how chaotic this entire scandal has become. Everyone claims they just found out, but the timelines keep changing. That confusion only fuels the distrust. For Ben, the damage feels irreversible.
As a brutal war, just brilliant.
Should Martin McCauley have been in the ring, do you think? A lot of people saying...
Listen, hindsight's unbelievable. But if you ask Martin McCauley now, who's probably got about 3 million bank, should he be in ring? He's going to say, yeah, 100%.
Me in next week.
Because at the end of the day, listen, this is boxing. The prize fighters, they're in it to earn money. And when they retire at...
3 failed tests, endless excuses, and a reputation in ruins. For Eubank Jr., it's the opposite. Calm, focused, and standing tall as the clean professional who's done everything right. Heading into fight week, Eubank holds every advantage, moral, mental, and professional. If he wins, he cements his status as the disciplined fighter who stayed true to the sport. If Ben somehow wins, the controversy will bury any victory he earns. So the question now is simple. Are you backing Eubank Jr.?
Drugs, I mean, this is very unforgiving. You can't, I'm sorry. Provided he's been found, it's 100% that those substances were found in his system, it's unforgiving. And you know what, I blame the governing bodies because I don't believe that they imposing heavy enough fine.
The clean professional or Conor Benn, the man fighting under the darkest shadow of his career?